Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily. I'm in Spain, I've got a harness on, videos coming soon. But for now, here's Jonathan Siegrist teaching us about redpointing.
Hey everyone, this is Jonathan Siegrist. I'm here in one of my absolute favorite places in the world. This is the beautiful little town of Sierra, and I'm going to talk to you about my top 3 recommendations for anyone out there that's trying to improve their redpoint level. This is essentially my favorite type of climbing. It's the whole process of choosing a route, preparing yourself for it both mentally and physically, and then going out on the rock and testing yourself. I've been trying to perfect this process for over a decade now, but I'm certainly still learning. Regardless, I'm going to share with you guys the top 3 recommendations that I have for anyone that's just getting into redpointing or that's trying to improve their level. So my first recommendation to everyone, and this is kind of the first part of the process to begin with, is to choose a route that really inspires you. You want to find a route that motivates you maybe for the beauty of the route, the aesthetics of the route, maybe it has some kind of historical significance or any other significance to you personally. But I do think that finding a route or a boulder problem that really motivates you, it's going to help drive you back to the problem again and again and again. I think this is super important. There are always moments during the redpoint process and during the projecting process when it might not be perfect conditions or your partners might not line up. Some things are invariably going to fall apart. And so to have at least the route and your motivation to climb on this route to be your anchor, that's, I think, the best foundation anyone can make for a redpoint project. Okay, so my second recommendation to everyone is to really learn the route. Take time to learn every little insignificant detail, because when it comes time to actually redpoint, you want to remove all possible hesitation. And those hesitations can include, is that the right foot? Is this the right hand? Etc., etc. Ideally, what I look for is, with a hard project, I like to know every single foot and hand movement, even when I'm not at the crag. That way I can use some visualization tactics, like being at home, just preparing for the climbing day. I can actually go through the whole route in my mind with my eyes closed. This kind of thing just really helps you when it comes into the moment, when it comes time to send. Again, you want to remove any and all hesitation that might be there. Okay, so lastly, my third recommendation to you guys, and this is maybe the most important, is to practice patience. So I mean this in kind of 2 different ways. To one extent, I mean patience in your climbing day. Make sure and give yourself at least 45 minutes rest between tries. Sometimes I rest even up to an hour and a half. After your climbing day, always have a proper rest day in between. So I like to go 2 climbing days on, 1 rest day, and so on and so on. Then maybe about every 10 climbing days, I'll have 2 complete rest days off. And on a rest day, I might do some light hiking or kind of exploring, but I won't do any kind of climbing, any training, and I actually don't even do any kind of running or anything like that on a rest day. I completely rest. Furthermore, what I mean when I talk about patience is I mean the first time you try a route, you might not be able to do all the moves. It might take even 2 or 3 or 4 different times of just sessioning the route in order for you to do all the moves. And keep in mind that people take weeks, months, even years projecting the same route to get their personal best. So when you're choosing and when you're just beginning your redpoint process, just remember to be patient with yourself, give yourself time to really learn the route and kind of let your body change and adapt to the different type of stimulus that the route is going to provide for you. And just overall throughout the process, be patient. Allow yourself time to rest between tries, rest between climbing days, and just generally be gentle with yourself and try and give yourself time, because climbing your best and climbing your absolute hardest can take a lot of time. So anyways, you guys, thanks a lot for joining me here in beautiful Sierra. I'm going to carry on my rest day here. I'm making sure to be patient in between my projects. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later. Double peace sign. Double thumbs up. Double gnarly.
Cheers for that, Jonathan. Now, this week's pick of the week is a particularly tasty alpine boot. This week's pick of the week is the Scarpa Rebelle Tech OD mountaineering boot. Fast and light is the name of the game. The Rebelle Tech offers the performance of a mountaineering boot with the comfort, lightness and agility of an alpine running shoe, weighing only 580 grams. Vibram Mont compound and a low-profile Pentax Precision 3 sole delivers the grip and traction of a mountaineering boot with the nimbleness and fluidity of a trail running shoe. And of course, it's crampon compatible. There is a sock fit inner with a built-in gaiter attached to the tongue of the boot. This allows your ankle flexibility while still offering high-end support. The Rebelle Tech has weather protection with out-dry technology. This material forms a fully waterproof seal so no water or snow can enter. A clever lace cover system protects the laces from rock abrasion and means you won't snag them on your crampon points. Packed with features, the Scarpa Rebelle Tech is perfect for any climber looking to move as quickly as possible in the mountains. If fast and light's your game, you're going to want that boot. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.